Hey, Simon and Miller Group. I want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to apply for the scholarship. I'll do a little introduction about myself. My name is Young, and I'm currently a student at the University of Houston. And my background is in supply chain and logistics technology, and I'm still an undergrad. So the topic that I'd like to discuss today is that how can the value of the laws be used to improve a person's lives? So there are many values that the laws hold, but I would like to discuss a few of them. I feel like these are some of the most important ones. The first one is that if the laws are there to help us to be protected when we're in the public. For example, like when we step out in public, do we want to feel safe and protected? Yes, of course we do. That's why the laws are there to maintain public order and ensure safety and security of individual within the society. So, for example, they are there to protect citizens from being harmed. They're to prevent crime from happening, and they're to enforce criminal behind bars. So that's the first values right there. Then the second value is that it promote economic development and consumer protection. For example, like when we step into a restaurant and order some food, do we want the restaurant to serve us some bad food that will actually give us food poisoning? No. The answer is no, right? No, we don't want that. But that's why the laws are there to implement make sure that business are actually doing what they need to do. They're actually implementing business friendly practice and make sure that it is there to protect the consumer. And third is that it's there to promote fair competition. So basically that economic can prosper and ensure that the societies are everybody is gonna be protected. Yes. So that's a second one. And the third one is that, hey, if the laws are there also there to protect our human rights. So, the best thing about the United States of America is that we have many rights that actually allow us to have our own personal freedom. For example, like freedom of speech. The laws is there to protect it. And the laws are also there to make sure that we're treated equally. We're not being discriminated against. And so basically what the law does is that it actually create like an environment where individual can live with dignity, and they can live without fear of being oppressed. Yes. And last but not the fourth is that everybody can have access to justice. This is saying that no man is above the law, no man is underneath the law. So basically the law want to treat us equally. So basically everybody can have access to it so that they can be they can be protected. Yes. And they can also have access to legal aid services. Okay. So that's the fourth one. And the last one is one of my favorites, that it encourage environment protection, because pollution is becoming like a major concern in our modern age. And but the law is there to there to regulate business poor business practice that will lead to environment pollution. For example, they gotta protect natural resources so that some business doesn't overmine a resource. For example, like woods. That's a big example. Yes. And it's also there to the laws are also there to encourage us as a citizen to practice friendly environment practice. Okay. So recycle is a big example, because recycling right there, it also it saves plastic. And so that's one of my favorite right there, because I felt like what we do today will actually impact the future generations. So if the laws are there to prevent these from happening, our future generation will have a brighter future ahead. So yes, so these are some of the law values that I would like to discuss today. And thank you guys for listening, and I hope to hear again you guys soon. Okay, so have a good one.